Can he get it through? Delivers the ball. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, good take in a good area. And the finish! Oh, good finish. And they're back in front.
The goal scored for Leganes.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Messi. Now this could be a chance.
The attendances for this match is 90.
Great work on the overlap. He's being urged to shoot. Messi gets flagged offside.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution for Leganes. Number 8. Coming on to replace him is number 14.
Marvel. Alvaro Tejero. He's picked his way through. And it's made its way to him. Incoming delivery. Robertson with the clearance. Messi. And it's Van Dijk. Now Mbappe. Now it's Oyarzabal. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rice. And it's Messi. Now it's Valverde. This looks promising. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal is flagged offside.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Substitution for Leganes. Number 17. Coming on the field is number 18.
Alvaro Tejero. Can he get on the end of this? And it's been hooked away. That's a throw.
Substitution for Leganes. Number 19. Coming on to replace him is number 9.
Oh, such a clever touch. Now the cross. He leaps for it. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now. Caicedo. He's looking wide. Now, can they get him away? Oyarzabal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Oyarzabal is offering a wry smile there. think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 5 minutes at a time.
Marvel. Looking for options for movement. Rice. Robertson. And time is up. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona certainly didn't see this coming. They didn't even walk the walk, never mind talk the talk.
We advise you to plan your return journey.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a sharp pass. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Valverde, nicely aimed pass. Goes looking wide. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Granada really do like to play the long ball.
And how does that work for them?
Well, you don't want the ball just coming back at you, Peter. You need somebody in there who'll make it stick.
And a chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Lobbed in behind. Messi, unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Tries to play it through. Looking to play him in. Thinks about the shot. And he's quick to get rid. Space for him to turn and look. Deftly away. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Akanji. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Messi. Oyarzábal, and the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 44
Simplicity
minutes of game.
itself.
Well, so
Number
often it comes
18,
down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the
There will be
half-time
1
team
minute
talks.
at a time.
One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down. Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
So a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona come in leading by just the odd goal.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Barcelona have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Substitution for Granada, number 26. Coming on to replace him is
We're on the
number
move again.
17.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Valverde. And it's Messi. And here's Oyarzábal. Spread out to the left. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold with the... Oh, great leap! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Akanji producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can hurt with their backs to goal.
Mbappe gets in. Great chance! Well taken goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Barcelona after after 68 minutes is...
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Caicedo to Messi. Mikel Oyarzabal is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Strong running down that left flank. And he welcomes it in. Rice. Over to the right flank. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Barcelona can consider themselves just about safe now. Caicedo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Great vision, and it's made its way to him. Played out to the left flank. He's in a great position here. Valverde. And Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo does well to get it back.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Rice. Now it's Oyarzabal. That's that, the end. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Mikel Oyarzabal voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
With a quick request for support to
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Valverde. And it's made its way to him. Oyarzabal, bullish header! Goal! Barcelona! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
Barcelona make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe, decent chance! Barcelona already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Knocks it into space. He has found the way through. And it's played in. Akanji clears it away. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Gets a good foot in there. Valverde carries the ball down the right. Distributed tidily. Now, can they get him away? A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And it's Valverde. Messi, big chance! Now he's off and running. That's been cut out, well played. And the return pass. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Caicedo. For Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Delivered low. Tries a shot! And no mistake. And this is getting better and better. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Just eases him off the ball. Akanji makes the interception. Messi. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. And it's Robertson. Van Dijk. Now Mbappe. And it's Messi. Little pass back. Can he get it through? Valverde in acres of space out wide. And that brings the first half to a close. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. We're on the move again. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great pressure, plenty of it. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Rice. Robertson. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Messi. Caicedo.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
No, that's too long. Looking to play him in. Always onto this. Gets his head on it! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Number 8.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Messi. Substitution on the field. Number 18. Coming on the
So
field
the manager
is
can make a change
number
for the
9.
first time in the game
The
here.
attendances for
Well,
this
Peter,
match is
I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Caicedo. Messi being watched hawkishly here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Drives it in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Rice. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looking for options for movement. There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Strokes it back. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. And it's Valverde. Caicedo. And it's Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Oyarzabal. And that pass just didn't quite work. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Robertson. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Van Dijk.
3 minutes at a time.
Over to the right flank. Good ball, good take. Look at the space, and the finish! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to
Number
give credit
16.
and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that is that. Barcelona are walking off satisfied with their day's work. It's no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player, you're onto something.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. He's looking wide. Drives it in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it's made its decent chance! There it is! The first significant strike.
The goal scorer for Elche.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Bernal. Pedri. Ball's gone out of play. Gonzalo Villar. Sangare. Played back into the centre.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Yamal. He's got away. And that's a throw-in. Now the cross, a header! He will be livid with himself.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Elche are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to...
Chance for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
They've played it short. This looks promising. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Aim forwards. Pedri. Some front-footed pressing going on here. It's a really well-measured ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And Bernal. And it's Koundé. Kubasi. And it's Pedri. Oh, some astute defending there.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Oh, well played. Balde. It's Pedri.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
He's going all the way! It's a sweeping cross. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Barcelona go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, what a ball! Spread out to the left. Has to go back. Real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Eric Garcia. Barcelona still trailing by 1 and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Yamal. He has found a way through. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, it's gone in! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Number 16, Fermin Lopez.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
Gonzalo Villar shifted it to the flank. Valera providing an outlet on that flank. Impressive jump! Pau Kubasi clears without hesitation. Gonzalo Villar. Now this could be a chance. Shot a goal! It's a goal! And they're back in front.
The goal scorer for Elche.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Elche with the lead.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Gonzalo Villar. Spread it left. Valera has the space to scheme. Now this could... And can he finish it? And it's been taken short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he get on the end of this? He's got plenty of space out wide here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Valera. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And we're underway.
Elche really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Nice control. Yamal, Bernal, Balde, and it's Pedri, Fermin, and it's Bernal, and Koundé, Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's fabulous. Fermin stood his ground strongly.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's in a great position here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Yamal plays the return pass.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And it's Casado. And here's Pedri. Getting up there! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Valera. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kubasi. Koundé. Bernal. Over to the right flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
The goal scorer for Barcelona. after 35
Simplicity
minutes
itself.
Again, that's
Number
terrific
9.
movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
He is through here. Aimed at the far side.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cross flung in towards the middle. And it's been hooked away. And the shot! And no mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
And for the first half, that is that.
This is a police announcement.
Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So once again, we're underway.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that was asking for too much. Yamal and Koundé opts for safety. Eric Garcia. Fermin needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
Lopez threads one in. Tries a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He did everything right in getting to the ball, but it's a bad one to miss.
Sangare. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Pedri. Well, that has not gone well. Gonzalo Villar. This is a promising build-up. He was under real pressure there. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's very neat. There's a look up. He's rising! Oh, that is a terrific save! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Gonzalo Villar. Sangare. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Pedri. He's shifting from shapes to shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's a delicate putt. Oh, good effort! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And that is that. It is the long road home. They needed to win, they failed to win. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I had a feeling something like this might happen. To me, everything seemed a bit half-hearted, Peter, and we didn't see enough purpose or intensity, and perhaps even leadership. You know, that's needed in a game like this.
And all that remains for me... Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Elche are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
He's looking wide. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Lopez. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
That'll be a throw-in. Balde.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Showing good feet.
Elche really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
And he's picked it up out wide. That's good play. Nicely weighted ball. That's very neat. Good ball, good take. Valera has it in a wide position. He's had a go! Yamal. Fermin. Valera. And he's forced to go back. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Please be reminded, everyone, that
So neither
tickets
team
will
were
be
able to take the lead, but
for
it certainly hasn't been for
today.
the lack of trying.
Please visit the online ticket office.
How would
for
you
more
review the
details.
first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And we get things going again.
Barcelona really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
And here's Lopez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now, can they get him away? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Bernal. Balde. Yamal. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Now that's well seen too. Valera. Played out to the left flank. This looks promising. That's a good ball. Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Cleared away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get on the end of this? Chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Ball in towards the middle. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Koundé. And it's Bernal. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Lopez. Looking to play him in. And he's definitely onside. Takes on his marker. He's picked his way through. And here's Lopez. Elche claim it back to much approval. Chance for a shot! Barcelona are still in search of that breakthrough goal. Shifted it to the flank. 5 minutes left on the clock. There's the whistle, and here we go. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Valera. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good ball, that too.
Spread it left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Can he get away here?
That was lovely, that.
And the shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Sangare. That's going wide left. Koundé. And it's Lopez. And Bernal. And it's Lopez. And he's there to retrieve it. Quarter of an hour played. Gonzalo Villar. Spread out to the left. Fermin. And Yamal. Bernal. And it's Koundé. And Koundé. Kubasi. And it's Casado. And it's Lopez. And Yamal. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pedri. Balde. Balde, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. That's a smashing touch to get him away. He has found the way through. It's a goal kick. Casado. And it's Lopez. That's destined for the flank. Oh, it's a great ball here. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Sangare. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's a promising position. Cross goes in there. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Casado. Kubasi. And that signals the end of the first period. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. We're on the move again.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of...
Header! Well, that is remarkable.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Gonzalo Villa, nicely spread. Balde gets over and intercepts. Pedri. This is a promising build-up. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Distributed tidily. Now it's Yamal. He came in hard, very hard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Knocks it into space. And he's certainly onside here. Lovely feet. Lofted in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Fermin. And Yamal. Bernal. And Yamal. Koundé, and it's Lopez, and that interception was most necessary. Valera, looking for options for movement. Oh, that's neat. It's a goal kick. Balde. It's Pedri. No, he wasn't going to let him past. He is through here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, he's been caught on it here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Elche clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.